Imagine you're sitting across from the most dangerous chess player who has ever lived. Garry Kasparov is 37 years old in October 2000, and he has been world chess champion for 15 consecutive years. He has never lost a championship match. Not once. He came within one game of beating a supercomputer. His rating, 2849, is the highest ever recorded by a human being. There is no debate about what he is. He is the strongest chess player who has ever lived. And you are going to sit down across from him, and you are going to take his title. His name is Vladimir Kramnik. He is 25 years old. Rated 2770. 79 points below Kasparov. The betting markets have him as a significant underdog. The chess press, almost unanimously, expects him to lose. Kramnik knows all of this. And somewhere in the months before the match, in the quiet of his preparation, he found something. An idea so old that everyone had forgotten about it. So dry that no one at the elite level had bothered to examine it seriously in decades. He found a door into a room where Kasparov could not follow him. He called it his trump card. The world would come to call it the Berlin Wall. To understand what Kramnik built, you have to understand what it was built against. Kasparov's chess was structured around a single principle: pressure. His preparation was unprecedented. He and his team would analyze opening lines to move 30, 40, 50. His weapon with the black pieces was the Sicilian Najdorf, the sharpest, most combative response in the book. With white pieces, he played e4 almost exclusively, steering toward open, dynamic positions where his calculation could devour you alive.
He played with a style that was so unique and so dynamic that I know that I could never replicate it.
This is who Kramnik was preparing to face. The preparation begins quietly, probably a year before the match is even confirmed. Kramnik assembles a small team: Sergei Dolmatov, Yevgeny Bariv, Miguel Illescas, Joël Lautier. Each man is assigned a specific sector of the opening landscape and told to go deep. Lautier, one of the only players alive with a positive lifetime score against Kasparov, takes on the black side of Roy Lopez. And Lautier finds it: the Berlin defense. It arrives after an early queen trade. The queens are gone. The board goes suddenly, almost violently quiet. But he also prepares to attack. Because with the white pieces, Kramnik needs to win. And in Kasparov's own Grunfeld, he and Boris Gelfand find something extraordinary. A novelty buried at move 10. The idea is rook b1, swinging the rook immediately to the queenside, followed by the astonishing rook takes b7. Meanwhile, Kramnik quits smoking. He changes his diet, starts swimming. He arrives in London in the physical condition of an athlete, because he understands that a 16-game match is a physical ordeal as much as a mental one, and Kasparov will bring full energy to the board every single day. October 8, 2000. Riverside Studios, Hammersmith. The match begins. Kasparov draws the white pieces in the opening ceremony. He plays e4. Kramnik plays the Berlin. The room goes still. The journalists in the press room look at each other. The Berlin. Nobody prepares the Berlin against Kasparov. It is an opening for players who are afraid of losing, and Kramnik is not supposed to be afraid of losing. The queens come off. He probes and finds nothing. Draw. Game 2. Now Kramnik has the white pieces. He plays d4. Kasparov plays his Grunfeld, with the fianchettoed bishop. He's played this hundreds of times. He knows every turn in it. And then Kramnik plays rook b1. Kasparov has seen the rook b1 concept before, but the specific sequence that follows. Rook takes b7, cutting into the queen side before the position has stabilized. This is new. He is outside the tunnel. The game continues, and Kramnik is precise. By move 26, he has reached a simplified endgame where every small advantage has consolidated into something concrete. He takes the full point on move 40. Vladimir Kramnik leads Garry Kasparov 1.5 to 0.5 after 2 games. After the game, Kasparov says Kramnik got lucky.
Okay, so there are many ways for white to play Grunfeld, and today was luckiest, to find a move that I didn't pay much attention to.
Game 3. Kasparov has the white pieces. He plays e4. Kramnik plays the Berlin again. Kasparov has been back in his notes, looking for the refutation, and he presses hard for 53 moves. The knight maneuver to f6. Rook sacrifice. The attempt to weaponize his kingside majority. None of it works. Draw. In Game 5, Kasparov does not play e4. He plays c4, the English opening. Then in Game 7, c4 again. Kasparov, who has built an entire championship identity around e4, is abandoning it mid-match, because the Berlin Wall is standing in his way, and he cannot move it.
Mr. Kasparov, when Kramnik repeated the same variation that in the first game, did you think that he was too brave?
Well, the variation has its merits, and I think he was so happy with his position from the first game that he had to repeat it. It's the queens are out of the board. That could be an advantage already from Vladimir's point of view, and it's extremely difficult endgame. It's no matter how much you analyze, you have to play eventually. And
Game 10, October 24th. Kasparov abandons the Grunfeld entirely and plays the Nimzo Indian, an opening he hasn't relied on at this level, hoping to find preparation Kramnik hasn't anticipated. He plays into a line involving the e3 system, but Bariv and Lothier had prepared this variation months earlier, specifically because Kasparov's results in it were weak. On move 14, Kasparov makes a positional miscalculation. He misreads the structure and allows Kramnik to sacrifice his bishop on e6. From there, Kramnik builds pressure systematically on the e-file, until the position collapses. Kasparov resigns on move 25. Yes, 25 moves. The world champion, 15 years on the throne, resigns in just 25 moves. Kramnik leads 6-4. There are 5 games remaining. Kasparov needs to win 3 without losing once. It has never been done in championship chess from that distance.
Are we seeing the real Kasparov in this match?
you have to answer this question. It doesn't happen very often with me to get lost in 10 moves. I wasn't definitely in the mood today, so it's still have 6 games to go, and I hope I could do better. You know, if I play a couple of games the way I can play, maybe the match will change.
Kasparov is a man whose self-conception is built on preparation and control. He has never been in a championship match where his preparation was insufficient. And now, 10 games in, he is staring at a position where his opening arsenal has been neutralized, his favorite lines made irrelevant. Game 15, November 2nd. Kramnik needs half a point. He has the black pieces. Kasparov plays Catalan and finds nothing. Draw. Vladimir Kramnik wins the match 8.5 to 6.5. In the press conference, Kasparov is gracious in the way only true great champions can be gracious. He says Berlin was something he was not ready for.
Obviously, this match was dominated by Vladimir's excellent preparation, so I was not outplayed at the board, but I was totally out-prepared, and this is the greatest accomplishment of somebody who learned from Botvinnik.
After London, Garry Kasparov never played in a World Chess Championship again.
But before this tournament, I made a conscious decision that Linares 2005 will be my last professional event, and today I played my last professional game.
But the Berlin defense didn't fade after the match. It colonized elite chess. For the next 2 decades, the best players in the world played it in critical games. Every World Championship match in the 21st century carries some genetic memory of what happened in Hammersmith in October 2000.